I found this vlog from February 1st and I thought I would share it with you completely unedited. This is me and Jim, unfiltered. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if I treat my husband rudely. A lot of you, not a lot of you, but somebody's out there. Often. Frequently? No, it's not really that quite frequently. Occasionally, that was the word I was looking for. Occasionally I get a message about how rude I treat my husband. Do you think I treat you rudely?
Define rudely.
Well, in your opinion. No,
okay,
in your
in my
opinion.
opinion, no.
Okay, but I was going to say by your standards, because obviously when it comes to how I treat you, your standards are the one that count, not whatever they think.
Well, my standards is, yes, we get frustrated with each other and whatnot, but that's just life.
Yeah, but do you think I treat you
the way
rudely?
you treat me,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Yeah.
What I do when everybody's watching a lot of times is on my own merit, not on your requests or your demands.
Well, I think this was a comment on the live stream the other day.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, somebody who I won't name names, but she actually was like going on to all of these people's different comments and commenting. The same comment to everybody, basically.
Basically a shyster, okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, and when people would say, oh, I missed the live stream, she would get on there and be like, well, you didn't miss much. Jerry being rude and them drinking. And I was like, well, first of all, I would like to address the drinking if you guys are interested in. Like, about 3 times a week, Jim and I will sit down and have a bottle of something. Not a wine, not a whole bottle. Just like I have the Seagrams or he has the Seagrams, or I have an Angry Orchard, he has an Angry Orchard. It's not even like that. I think the alcohol percentage is like 5% alcohol. It's not even a lot. And then Jim likes mead. And he's been drinking a little shot of mead.
This glass
Not even half full.
is not about half full when I go to have myself a glass of mead.
Well,
I'm not an excessive drinker.
No.
Neither is my wife.
Yeah, no. I don't know that she said that we were excessive. I just was trying to explain it to somebody. Somebody else commented, and nicely, of course, you know, I was showing the cross, and somebody was like, the cross in one hand and alcohol in the other. Now you can literally see the difference in... I was trying to just slide it behind me, hon. I'm sorry.
I'd rather have it in front of me so I can get to it easy.
So now you can see the height difference between how I always say I'm tall in the torso. Right? Our chair heights are the same. Right? Yeah, our chair heights are the same. Both have the same seat cushion on. And we're both actually pretty... This is us even. And Jim's 2 inches taller than me. Yeah. So, we will make this a vlog. This was going to be a Walmart haul, and it will be a Walmart haul next. But, I think that anything to excess, and that's, see, this is also a matter of opinion, because what's excess? So Jim and I started off this conversation this morning is that he's feeling overwhelmed by stuff. Now, I get overwhelmed with the stuff, but for different reasons. Jim definitely would be a minimalist if he could. Jim would be a minimalist with everyone else's stuff. And this is not being a diss. This is the truth. No. Jim would be a minimalist with everybody else's stuff and just have his stuff around. Like, we've talked about, like, you won't eat the snacks if they're in a basket. You'll only eat the snacks that are splayed out on the counter. But decorations splayed out on the counter are just too much. Like, you know what I mean? So it's that just difference of opinion. It's the different way we see things.
That in a factor, I think part of my issue is the factor, you know, growing up in the military where every 3 years you're moving someplace. So you only that there was so much other stuff, dishes, mixing bowls, cookware, things like that, that we did not have enough cabinet space to store all the food stuff we have. Now, the little pantry that we currently have is small, and it does not have enough room to contain all our food stuff. I mean, we've got our baking supplies on one shelf. We've got canned goods on another shelf. We've got boxed goods on another shelf. We've got condiments on another shelf. Basically, every shelf in that pantry is full of food product. So having all these snacks out and about is just, it's concerning more than just the factor it's overwhelming because we have so much. It's concerning because of the factor, I'm not used to having that much stuff. And that in a factor, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that a lot of it is not really all that. I don't know if I should say all that good because it tastes good and whatnot, but I'm thinking about health wise.
That is healthy.
And yeah, thank you. And I've been wanting to try to cut back, but the thing is, and I'm not saying that it's Jerry's fault. I'm not saying it's my fault. We are so used to basically being able to have grab and go, whether it's snack cakes, cookies, crackers, chips, whatever, and it is very, excuse me, it is very hard to break a mold that you've basically been in for 90% of your lifespan. Because I know even as a kid, I can remember being able to go into the food pantry and being able to grab out cookies, candies, treats of one form or another. And not that my parents weren't, controlling in the factor of controlling my diet and whatnot. The only way they could control it is basically not buy it.
Right.
And hope I don't see it when we go to the grocery store and beg for it.
Right. Which is pretty much how it is today.
Now it's like, oh, I have my own money. I have my own, I can control myself, but I don't.
Right.
There we go.
Well, my big concern is always like whether he's eaten or not. You know how like they say don't go to the grocery store hungry? Whether Jim's eaten or not, he'll see something that he'll think sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And he'll want to try it, so he'll buy it. But more often than not, he never even cracks the box open until it expires, which is, I know that you're laughing and I'm not trying to be like, it's not funny.
I know, it's not funny.
It's really a bad habit. The other thing is that we have gone without snacks before, and then when he'll just buy them at work. Or we've gone, like, I'm trying to not buy the junk. I encourage you to have, like, the cereal bars or the protein bars or the dried meat or whatever. And, you just won't eat them. So it's like...
Or I'll try it and decide that I don't like it because of it doesn't taste good to me or...
But you never, if that's the case, can I just say something? If that's the case, you never tell me that. Or very rarely. Because when you don't like something, I'll give it away.
Yeah.
Or I'll eat it myself. Like, I know that this is not a sore subject, but this is like going to sound like a dead horse subject to us. I got chicken wings from Pizza Hut because they had T-Mobile Tuesday had a deal. And I got chicken wings and I left him some. And I know he doesn't normally like bone-in wings, but he will eat them. And these were so superbly good that I saved him some. And I know the maximum amount he'll eat, especially the size. Like, we've been together for 20 years. I know. I kept him 3 giant wings, 2 of the double bones, and 1 of the drumettes. That's, Jim's thing. And I said to him, I'm like, I left you 3 wings. If you're not going to eat them, please let me know because I'll eat them anytime during the week. And then I reminded him like 2 days again, and then 2 days again. And now they're over a week old and they have to go in the garbage. So it's like, he says he wants something. He has to really be in the mood for it. That's another thing. I know that the reason that my body craves carbohydrates is because my insulin is not working properly. But it also is a learned behavior because that's all we really could afford when we were growing up was carbohydrates. Like protein and vegetables were like, hey. I mean, we had protein every night, but sometimes it was just crappy hot dogs. And I think there's more carbs than protein in the crappy hot dog. But no, yeah, I'm not making excuses at all. It's just, it's sort of like, so the different clutter. So my big, like Jim's pet peeve is I have a lot of stuff. My pet peeve is Jim never puts anything away. So we kind of are like living with each other in this, what feels like cluster nest because, nothing's away. Like I just bought that box and I asked him to put it on the counter behind us and that's where he put it. Catty cornered, stuck on that tray instead of like moving something and putting it flat on the counter. I believe that there is the pictures that I got the other day right under there. They could have just laid them right down under there, but we have to live with the... See, that to me looks like a mess. The fact that the box is on the counter to me isn't a mess. To him, it's a mess. Same mess in your brain, right? Whether it's flat on the counter or whether it's tilting like that.
Yeah.
To me, you see, it's just like a different way of thinking. And that's the same thing with you guys. I know there are, 5,000 people out there watching on a normal basis. We're going to have 5,000 different opinions and 5,000 different thought processes and ways of life. And So that's what I started to say about the person who was saying about, you know, the alcohol and excess and that I'm spending too much money. And it's really just a matter of opinion. You know, like if I spend $20 each time I go to the Dollar Tree, you know, that's not even as much money as some women pay to get their nails done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's sort of like I cut my own hair and I don't do my nails and I give myself pedicures, that type of thing. And so what if that's where I want to spend my money? And I want to share it with you because you guys want to see. So, and I know you guys are so dear. You're just going to be down. You're just going to say in the comments, like, don't worry about it. Stop defending. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just trying to explain. I just try to educate people. When people say stuff like that to me, it sounds ignorant. Because they don't know. Ignorant is not like just ignorant. Ignorant is you don't know something. So if I would like to teach you so that you could possibly approach the next person as being less ignorant. So yeah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll work on it. So I told him, I was like, you know, we'll work on it together. Today's your day off. The last couple of days off, we didn't really get.
No. Sorry, something flew by my face and I
Really?
didn't know what that was. So
it's a little
dust particle or something.
Oh, it's a little early in the a dust particle.
Yeah.
What? A little early in the year for fruit flies.
No, it wasn't a fly. It was
I know. I just
something
that's what I was
floating on the
thinking.
wind.
You think we have ceiling fan debris?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, that's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's too early for other things too. So.
What?
Nothing.
Too early for what?
Other things.
What other things?
Just things that go weird.
Oh. So, ceiling fan debris?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. That's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's too early for other things too. So.
What?
Nothing.
Too early for ceiling fan debris?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. That's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's too early for other things too. So.
What?
Nothing.
Ceiling fan debris?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. That's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's too early for other things too. So.
What? Ceiling fan debris?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. It's weird. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's too early for other things too. So.
What?
Nothing.
Really? For what?
Other things.
What other things?
Just things that go weird.
Oh. So, yeah, so we're going to work on some stuff today. But first we're going to end this vlog and then we'll jump on and do
Speaking
a whole...
about working on things.
No, maybe not. We're not ending this vlog yet. What?
I have the schedule from the 9th to the 22nd, which is the next schedule period. And it looks like I'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays off.
Both weeks?
Yeah.
All right.
But she did write on our subject to change, so I don't know.
Maybe you'll have to stay till 11:15 every day just to get that extra time in.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it 38 hours. If you stay at 11:15 every day, that works. That's 38 hours.
No, it's 37 according to her.
Oh, 4 times 9. It's 4 times 9. You're right.
Mhm.
That's 36. So it's 37.
So.
Okay, so that's good. All right. Want to say goodbye?
Bye.